In the last few decades, we've discovered one thing that can help euphonium play better, and that is to add a heavy bottom cap on the fourth valve. You can see one here, which I'm currently testing. It is made by the HBC people. Those initials stand for heavy bottom cap. They made different weights for these bottom caps. This is the one I typically chose to use from their original design. This is the heaviest of the ones they made. It just screws right onto the bottom of the valve casing here with no problem. They made them for various horns, so this Adams uses a different cap than a Besson would, for example, but you could buy the cap for either one. Now, this is the newest one. It's now called the adjustable bottom cap. The reason being, it comes apart. Much like the stackable toys you might see a baby playing with. Here's the top piece that holds everything together. Here's one weight. Here's another weight. And then the bottom cap itself. So you could use it this way. And you'd have a heavy bottom cap that isn't very heavy, not terribly heavy. That might be best for some people or some music, depending on what you're playing. I found before that when I'm playing something very light-hearted and dance-like, I don't like quite so much weight down there. But when I'm playing some heavy pieces, as I just did on my recital, where a lot of loud blowing is involved, I like a little more substance, a little more weight. So for my recital, I use both these weights and the top piece here, holding them together. You just manage the spring so it's more or less centered, and it'll self-center as you screw it on. That's all there is to it. I'll be doing some more testing on this in a few days, and I'll report back with my findings. But in the meantime, it's rather an ingenious product. You could decide at the last minute that you don't want so much weight right now, even if you're out on a gig. You can simply take this off, remove the two inner weights or just one of the inner weights, put it back together in just a few seconds, and you're all set to go without having to carry 2 or 3 different size caps with you. Pretty clever idea. I'll let you know more about it in the future. Thanks for listening.